it is from the game, and it's finally a couple days away. And what's kind of your thoughts on that?
It's exciting. It's kind of starting to become more realistic. I think we've talked about this game for a while now, but now it's actually here, so it's exciting.
The mentality around the building changed a little bit, the focus and stuff, knowing that now it is only a couple days away.
Yeah, everyone's been focused for a while. It's been on our mind for a while, but I think now that it's game week, it's real now. Everyone's having a league focus every day. We come out to practice and meetings.
Coach Harsin was saying he hopes the atmosphere is as good as it's ever been on Friday night in this. Knowing what you know about the Blue and what a game night's like, and just everything on the line, what are you expecting from the atmosphere when the game kicks off?
I think it's going to be like something insane that you haven't really experienced before, and I hope it is. That'd be really cool to play in. So hopefully, I'm sure there's some ticket issues, but hopefully that gets resolved. So
you're all right.
We can have as many people there.
What Dante Dion was saying, the first couple plays you got to kind of take a deep breath, and it takes sometimes in the season opener, whether it's home or road, it's a different feeling those first couple plays. What's it like? How do you kind of dial it back maybe so that the first you're not too overamped?
Yeah, I think exactly that. Just stay focused, take a deep breath, relax a little bit, and just go out there and play.
What do you remember about that game against Ole Miss? Your first game, and how long did it kind of take, or did it ever kind of feel like a normal game?
It probably wasn't until that first catch when it kind of just always made me relax and we're just out here playing football, having fun. So hopefully it happens a little sooner this year in this game, which I'm sure it will. We'll just go out there and play our game.
How are the reps going with Finley? How comfortable are you with him, and what do you think of him as the starting quarterback?
I think it's a great choice. I think it's a great pick. Finn's our guy. He's going to be our leader. And I think we have a great relationship. He's doing really well out there. Everyone, loves having him as a quarterback. And it's all working really well.
You guys came in together, came from the same state. Did you know each other at all? Had you played against each other? What was that connection?
In high school, we didn't know each other that much. We started talking right before we came here at the spring game. That's kind of when we first met each other. So that's the first time we ever met each other, and then we've been friends ever since.
What's he bring to that position that's maybe unique about him?
I think it's good having a big guy in the pocket. He can move really well. He's agile, just like Grant was. Maybe not as fast as Grant, but he can still move really well and has great field vision and all that stuff. And a smart football player.
What's he like off the field?
Great guy, funny. Focused all the time though. So good guy.
I hear ridiculously competitive. Is that true?
Yes. Yeah. Unreal competitive in anything, whether it's a video game or shooting a game at pool. Yeah, very competitive.
Is he at least good at all those things too? Or?
Yeah, no, very talented.
So you had 1 year with the old staff while you were redshirting, I guess.
Yeah, my redshirt.
What did you take away from that one? Even though it was 1 year, just your relationship with Coach Pete and those coaches, and what you learned, and what it's going to be like going against them on Friday.
I didn't have too big of a relationship with those guys. Being a redshirt and stuff, you're kind of just in the scouts with the GAs and stuff like that. But I had a good relationship with Coach Huff. He recruited me. He was my position coach then, and he luckily stayed here. So we have a good relationship, and that's continued to build. But we're just excited to play Washington. It's a Pac-12 opponent. It's a big game.
There's all these things, of course, going on with Friday's game. What's the thing that you're most excited about?
Just the atmosphere, I think. I think it's going to be really cool to play in and a big opportunity for us.
One of the recurring themes people have said about Ryan is his leadership, and that he brings that to the table. How would you describe his leadership style?
I think it's a lot of both, vocal and making plays out on the field, and making sure everyone's lined up. He's not worried about what anybody thinks, so he'll say what's on his mind, make sure that point gets across and that our team is in the right direction.
Coaches have said he wasn't, maybe even shouldn't have been on the field last spring with coming back from his shoulder, but he went out there and did it anyway. Did that say something to you guys as teammates when he went out there and fought through it, even though he wasn't 100% yet?
Yeah, I think it shows a lot. He wants to be out there playing and wants to prove himself, and so that's a good thing to have.
How do you feel like the offense is coming together, and just how confident you are, I guess, in the game plan and everything? Coach Drinkwitz was saying he knows what it's going to look like, and he feels pretty good about it as an offense. How confident are you guys going into this game?
Very confident. I'd say the same thing as Drinkwitz said. It's looking good, and we're excited.
Anything jump out to you about Washington's defense, watching them on film?
Nothing too much. They're very similar to what we play. They have some good players out there, so you got to win your one-on-one matchups, and it's going to be a good game. They're a good team.